for questions. Are there any questions? The Leader of the Opposition.
Mr President, given community concerns about the compulsory acquisition of homes for Westconnex, why has your government not released the Russell report for nearly 3 years?
Good question. For you. Oh, you've been reading the paper.
My question is to the Minister for Roads, Maritime and Freight. I admitted that bit. Sorry, Mr President. No, my question is to the Minister for Roads, Maritime and Freight. Given community concerns about the compulsory acquisition of homes for Westconnex, why has your government not released the Russell report for nearly 3 years?
Mr President, I thank the Leader of the Opposition for clearing up who the question was to. Mr President, I am informed, after receiving the Russell report, the government moved quickly in August 2014
like a glacier.
to implement a number of its recommendations. These included the development of a plain English, clear explanation of the land acquisition process and an improved meeting process between landowners and acquiring parties. Mr President, those recommendations have been delivered along with a series of improvements by the Office of the Valuer General to increase transparency and fairness of the valuation system, including valuations undertaken for compulsory acquisition of properties. Mr President, given the broad array of departments involved in the land acquisition process, the remaining recommendations were referred to an interdepartmental committee. The committee considered the recommendations through 2014-2015 and ultimately advised that no further action be taken. In December 2015, Minister Perrottet wrote to the Premier conveying the interdepartmental committee's advice. After further considering public concern about the land acquisition process, the Minister revisited the committee's advice and decided the government should do more to improve the process for landowners. In February 2016, the Minister wrote again, requesting that additional action be considered. Since then, the government has been working on a number of further reforms. There are always opportunities for improvement in any area of activity, and we are pleased that the New South Wales Customer Services Commissioner has been engaged to assist in a review of the way property acquisitions are managed for major road projects. The Commissioner is able to bring his expertise and a fresh perspective to assist government agencies to provide the best possible customer service as they work through these sensitive but necessary steps. The government fully intends to release the Russell report and the government's response, which we expect to be able to do within the coming months.
Oh, coming months!
Once again, let me acknowledge that property acquisitions are a necessary but sometimes difficult component of providing infrastructure for the people of New South Wales. Now, Mr President, I believe that covers all of the question asked.
No, it doesn't.
If it is deficient in any form, I will refer it to my colleague, the Minister with the charge of this area for a detailed answer.